Welcome to our library haul for this week. We're excited to share with you the library books that we get every week, and I'll kind of describe the ones that we really enjoyed, and if we didn't enjoy them, I'll tell you that as well. So one of my favorite books that we got this week was Ada Twist Scientist, and it's from the creators of Iggy Peck Architect and Rosie Revere Engineer. And it's about a little girl who doesn't talk until she's about 3, but she's very questioning of everything, asking why all the time, and basically is very scientifically minded, and her parents are trying to understand her. Her family's trying to work with her on that, and she loves doing science and all things engineering, so her parents end up basically figuring out how to work with her and support her in her quest for knowledge. Dinosaur Dances by Jane Yolen. It is a book about dinosaurs, basically a book of poems about dinosaurs dancing. Was not my favorite, but my oldest loves dinosaurs, so we read it. Playhouse by Robert Munsch. She also wrote Love You Forever. It's about a little girl who is unhappy with her, whatever she gets, she's basically wants more. And her parents keep giving her more until they finally decide that it's enough, and they decide that they want a play child since she wants all these play things. And then she basically wakes up and realizes, hey, I should accept what I have and be happy with that. So The Legend of the Lady's Slipper, go along with our Native American unit that we're doing right now, and it is about a little girl who is trying to support her family who is sick and tries to go to the next village to help them by getting medicine. And long story short, she basically dies and becomes the lady's slippers, like her footprints. So it was a very nice story. Who was Sacagawea? So this also goes along with our Native American unit, and I'm starting to become a big fan of the Who Was or Who Is chapter books. And this book was great because it really talked about how Sacagawea was an integral part in Lewis and Clark's exploration of the Midwest and the West. So we really enjoyed that one. In this book, this one is about how something small is a part of something bigger. So monkey, I'm the tree, said the monkey. I'm the web, said the spider. And it just basically goes through various things, just saying how one small part is part of a whole. Brave Wolf and the Thunderbird. So also part of our Native American unit and another legend. Oops, excuse me. And it was an interesting story. I'm trying to have my kids understand that they're legends and they're not necessarily the truth, because they constantly want to point out, oh wait, the lightning can't do that, or a man can't do that. But it's okay. Bachu. This was a fun I can read book, and it was about a little sheep who needs to sneeze, and he just cannot figure out how to sneeze. So all the different animals try to help him sneeze, and he ends up sneezing. So we recently read The Little Prince and also watched the movie, and we found this one at the library, The Pilot and the Little Prince, and it basically is about the life of the author of the original Little Prince. And we really loved the movie. The book was okay. It was a little bit over my 5 and 4-year-old's head, but I felt like the movie did a great job tying the book into life today. So this basically talked about his life and how he was a pilot and where he flew and how he joined the military, and it was really, really interesting, and I really liked this book. Then we got Monster Math, which is basically about monsters and math. So just counting, there's 1 monster, 2 monsters, 3 monsters. So it's a little monster that's having a birthday party, and and it soon gets up to about 50 monsters, and the mom gets a little overwhelmed and ends up getting rid of all of them. And goes down to one, and it's just one little monster left with his mom. And then we also got Lemonade in Winter, which was a cute little story about two kids that want to have a lemonade stand in the winter. So they set out with some money, and they go buy all their supplies, and they go out and have their lemonade stand, and they end up trying to come up with new strategies to sell more lemonade, and they end up with not having made any money. They actually lost money. But with the money that they did make, they bought some popsicles and then just enjoyed their evening. And then there's a little bit of explaining money, how the older sister explains money to the younger brother. So that was fun. So that was their reading. And then this week I read Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, and I really liked it. And I'm actually going to start implementing it and then just see what kind of changes there are in my life. This week I started trying to get up a little bit early and focus on myself and having a cup of tea before anybody gets up, and then just reading and journaling. And it's actually been great because at the start of the day when everyone gets up, I already feel like I've been productive before anyone else is even awake. So I'll keep implementing this and seeing how it affects my life, and I'm interested in seeing how or what changes occur. And that is our library haul for this week. I hope you enjoyed and maybe figured out some books that you might want to check out yourselves. And let me know if you have any comments or questions. See you later.